Hi, Mr. Unkert here, and in today's video I'm looking at a problem from Khan Academy's Find Trig Values using Angle Addition Identities. And in this particular problem, we have to find the tangent of 9 pi twelfths exactly using an angle addition or subtraction formula. Luckily, I have a nice reference on MrUnkert.com. Go over there and click on Trig Identities. And then we have some trig identities. I'm going to look down, and I just added a couple tangent ones. So we have the tangent of a plus b equals, on the top part of a fraction, tangent a plus tangent b, divided by, in the bottom part, 1 minus tangent a times tangent b. Okay? So now we have to figure out how we're going to split apart 19 pi twelfths into two values that we can easily find tangent for. So one way we can do that is we can do it into 3 pi twelfths, which is pi fourths, which is 45 degrees, which we can find the tangent for that rather easily. And then we can add, well, 16, we'd have to add 16 pi twelfths to that, which is 4 pi thirds, which is a pi third more than pi. And we can easily find the tangent for that using, or for pi thirds is 60 degrees, so we can use a 30, 60, 90 special right triangle. So again, this is pi fourths. So we can draw our 45, 45, 90 triangle, which is like a pi fourths, pi half triangle. You want to think in terms of radians. But, it's easily recognizable, 45, 45, 90. Again, 45 is pi fourths degrees. So let's use this angle here. Okay. So the side opposite, if the side opposite 45 degrees is 1 unit, the side opposite the other 45 degrees would also be 1 unit, and the hypotenuse is the square root of 2. Tangent is going to be your opposite side, 1, over your adjacent side, which is also 1. So the tangent, 45 degrees, which is pi fourths, which is 3 pi twelfths. Tangent of pi fourths is going to equal 1. Okay, so remember this is equal to pi fourths. Okay. Now we also want to draw our 30, 60, 90. Actually, let me erase that. Let me draw it out. Draw out our x and y axis. My axes aren't super straight here, but let's do it. So this is my x. This is my y. We're going to go 16 pi twelfths is like a pi third past pi. So our triangle, I got away from me a little bit. So our triangle is going to be here. This angle here is going to be 60, which is pi thirds. This angle here is the 30. And if the side opposite 30 is 1 unit, the side opposite 60 is it's going to be square root of 3 units. It's not going to let me draw it, but I'll just put it over here. So it's going to be square root of 3 units. The hypotenuse is going to be 2 units. Now, but remember, if we're using this angle here as our reference angle, this 1 is going to be a negative 1 because it's on the negative part of the x-axis. This square root of 3 is going to be a negative 3 because it's in the negative part of the y. The hypotenuse will always keep positive, but for tangent, we don't really need to consider the hypotenuse because the tangent of the reference angle is going to be negative square root of 3, the opposite side, over the adjacent side, negative square root of 1. So that's going to be, right up here, tangent of 4 pi thirds is going to equal negative square root of 3 over negative 1, which is just going to be square root of 3. Negative divided by negative will be a positive. Okay. All right. So we know that so we know our two values we need there. 1 and square root of 3. Now let's look at this trig identity. So we have tangent A plus tangent B. So the top part of our fraction is going to be tangent A, which is 1, plus tangent B, which is square root of 3. Okay. The bottom part is going to be 1 minus the tangent A times the tangent B. So 1 minus 1 times square root of 3. So this just simplifies. The top stays the same. 1 plus square root of 3. 1 times the square root of 3 is square root of 3. So the bottom is 1 minus the square root of 3. And we can see that that is solution C. We're going to choose C. Check our work. We got energy points. Today's a great day. If you have questions on how I did this problem, please leave comments in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.